Are smartphones making us smarter? Smartphones give us access to a world of knowledge, entertainment, and communication. But is all this access making us smarter? Some scientists are looking into the brain drain theory that the availability of our smartphones may be hindering our ability to think. Is this possible? Let's see. A team of researchers at the University of Texas conducting an experiment with 520 college students to see how the location of their smartphones impacted their ability to take tests. Students were given a series of tests that required deep concentration. One group took the test with their smartphones face down on the desk. Another group kept their phones in their bag or pocket, and a third group placed their phones in another room. Everyone was told to silence their phones. Those with phones in the other room significantly outperformed the other two groups. The worst test takers were the group with the phones on the desk face down. A smaller second experiment of 275 college students was conducted in exactly the same way, except they were given an additional phone dependency assessment. The same team of researchers found that students who were the most dependent on their phones scored worse on assessments than less dependent students. More alarming is that regular exposure to screens has been shown to produce physical changes in our brains. Victoria Dunkley, MD, in Psychology Today, cites multiple studies showing brain images giving visual proof of the screen's ability to change our brain. I'll highlight just 3 different groups of studies Dr. Dunkley shares. 1, gray matter shrinkage was found in individuals with internet gaming addiction when compared with normal brains. This loss affects the brain's ability to plan, prioritize, and organize one's thoughts. 2, spotty white matter was found in heavy screen users, which negatively impacts the internal communications within the brain. Links between brain lobes and brain hemispheres can slow down, misfire, or become short-circuited. 3, reduced cortical thickness was found in internet-addicted teen boys and online gaming addicts, which has been shown to negatively impact the ability to think. Stanford University researchers were surprised by this next study. They thought that heavy internet users would be better at switching between tasks because they do it more often than light multimedia multitaskers. However, heavy users got worse at multitasking and task switching. Stanford researchers were surprised to find that a key ability to think, known as cognitive control, is impaired in heavy media multitaskers. Cognitive control is our ability to guide our thoughts and behaviors in a way that supports our goals. Heavy multimedia users have problems filtering out irrelevant data in order to focus on the task they have been given to do. In other words, they are more easily distracted. Students that are most dependent on their phones, students exposed to the most screen time, and the heaviest multimedia users score worse on assessments and have lost some of their ability to think, plan, prioritize, and organize. What can be done about this? Common sense remedies haven't worked. In the University of Texas study, placing the phone face down and turning it off didn't help. However, separation from the phone did help. But be careful. These same researchers cited previous research that showed that forced separation from one's phone was often detrimental. A better scenario is for students to expect to be separated from their phones for a designated period of time. If collected and stored in a separate room by a teacher, these phones must be turned off so as not to cause disruption from unanswerable ringing. The researchers highlighted that this will allow students to perform better by reducing distracting interruptions, but also by increasing their available cognitive capacity. These researchers conclude by highlighting the many benefits of the smartphone, but then share that the related dependence that is fostered by these same benefits may come at a cognitive cost. So get rid of that phone! So get rid of that phone! Get rid of it! So get rid of that phone! Get rid of it! So get rid of that phone! Get rid of it! So get rid of that phone!